The other cool thing to say is like, I don't be on no IG, man. I ain't got to post or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to. That's the other, because you know them people too.
Yeah,
like, because
man.
they make it seem like they don't be on IG. Like, you on IG just scrolling, but like, I ain't posting my life on there. I ain't posting. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
you can dedicate what you post. So needless to say, they may have something on there that's music. Well, I mean, a couple of things, music things. You know what? Let's say it's all music, but it's like 6 months apart every post.
Yeah.
So like your fifth, sixth picture is like 2020.
Right. Those it's like the world of the music industry has shifted. We are now in the shift. We are now in the metaverse, man.
Right.
We are living in the metaverse. When you wake up in the morning,
Right.
if you brush your teeth first, if you get to that part, the next thing is checking your social media.
Right,
You
facts.
feel what I'm saying? And that's where you are for the rest of the day.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Like, so the fact that we're in that's to me saying like, oh man, I don't want to post on social media. It's the same thing as back in the day if somebody was like had the opportunity to be on BET or MTV and was like, man, I don't want to go do that interview on 106 in Park. Like, why I got to do that interview? I'm dope. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Right.
this is, and then the crazy part is there's no gatekeepers in social media. It's free marketing.
Yeah.
You feel me? And now we're at a point where it's like you don't even have to pay for ads anymore and you can go viral.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to post a lot of content.
Right.
And so you telling me that you got free marketing in the palm of your hand
Right.
and you don't want to do it because you too cool? Like,
Right.
you don't, this not what you want to do.
Man, I tell people, man, because I knew somebody, they didn't want to do certain things. I ain't gonna say they didn't want to do certain things. Every time I talked to them, it's just their excuse was they didn't have a deal or they didn't have, like, whatever. I'm like, or they didn't have the money or whatever. Or I'm like, you ain't did what's free yet.
Right. And it's a lot of things free.
It's a lot of things free.
It's a lot of things
Like,
free.
you ain't did nothing free yet.
It's a lot of things.
So why should somebody give you some money
Yeah.
if you don't even know how to work for free?
Yeah, you gotta learn. Yeah. I'd like, man, anybody that gets an artist, before you take them to any label,
Fact.
like, teach them the grind.
Right.
And I'm not saying go to the studio. You let them pay out of pocket for some videos. Let
Right.
them pay out of pocket for some photo shoots. Let them book their own studio sessions.
Right.
Let them do everything. Not saying that you're not their manager and you're not. No, just let them do it for a season.
Yeah, because
then
it gives you a chance to see that, like, oh, they serious, and it gives you a push to be like, maybe I should help.
Not even
Or
that.
something.
Not
You know what I'm
even
saying?
that.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should help. It puts y'all on the same level of thinking.
Right,
now.
right.
Now y'all on the same frequency.
Facts.
Now you get it. You see why I was adamant about you showing up to that session on time, because you was gonna disappoint some people. But because you didn't have to make the promise, I'm the one disappointing the people. But if I remove myself out the way and you gotta call and say, hey, I'm gonna be there at 7, and that's you saying you're gonna be there at 7, and you don't make it at 7, and them people call your phone and say, hey, where you at?
Right.
Now you feel that.
Right. No, that's
And if
real.
if you learn that, oh, that's not cool. Now when I do it for you and I say you got to be there at 7, you're gonna be like, yeah, let me be there at 7 because I remember when I did it. So sometimes artists never been through certain things before, so they don't know how that affects their manager. Like promising a producer that you was gonna do something and then you don't do it, and now the manager got to go back and be like, man, he ain't want to do it. Okay, for a year, let that artist disappoint them producers and let that artist see how the producers be like, yeah, bro, I've been giving you records, but you ain't been doing nothing with them.
Right.
And when that artist, the first time an artist hear that, when you start bringing them beats, they gonna understand now. Like,
no, that's real. They gotta go through the fire.
Exactly. You gotta let them go through the fire. Definitely now, because it's like if you're not self-efficient, you're not gonna survive out here. So it's like they have to understand that from a mental point.
Right.
You can't, and that's the thing. I think for new managers out here, like you get this feeling as a new manager that you got to do everything to prove to the artist that you're of worth or of value, but you're actually blocking this artist from getting on the same page with you by not allowing them to go through some things. any artist that I've managed or that I built with, the first thing I do is here go the producer, get him to come to the studio with you. Book the studio time and call the producer and let me know when y'all there. Here go the photographer. I'm going to go get the relationship, but you have to organize the situation. And I'm going to do that with you for a whole year before I start taking it and doing it for you. Because if you've never done it, you need to do it. This your year to do it. You don't got no buzz. You ain't got nothing going on for real. You got time to make these calls.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So do that for a whole year. See how you called the producer and the producer that didn't show up or the engineer wasn't available, so you had to switch and get another engineer.
Right.
Go through all that for a season. So then when I come in and I start going to get these bigger producers and bigger situations for you, you respect it now.
Right.
Because you know how hard it was. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So I would say stop hiding the rough times from these artists, because say you never let an artist do anything the whole time. Just focus on your art. Just focus on being an artist, and then y'all blow up. Now this artist is like not showing up to stuff. Not, you know what I'm saying, not committed. They ain't got no work ethic. And you like, dang, what happened? You just babied this artist this whole time, so he don't know how to think.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta don't build artists, build businessmen.
Right.
Build businessmen and businesswomen. You know what I'm saying? I want a partner. I don't want an artist that I'm managing. I want a partner.